This is your WW3 news. As you may know, for those who live in the United Kingdom, how the BBC is becoming a biased establishment, anti-British in all sense, inventing news, fake news. I think everyone knows about Trump, the American president, what they put together for some reason, don't know why, to discredit Trump, and he's going to sue these cunts for defamation. Quite so. We have come to the point, those who continue to watch the BBC, a talk show, talk about immigration. And there was this illegal immigrant on the show talking about his story. He said before he came here, his so-called status of asylum was rejected in 6 European countries. I wonder why. As soon as he found out Britain's Eldorado for illegals, like many of them, they jump on the boat and risk their life on dinghy dive, on these dinghies. I think it's absolutely disgusting to host people like this, considering the amount of negative publicity and bad reputation these illegals have. It's not invented a bad reputation. They do horrible things to the locals, killing people and stuff like that, and so on. And I think illegals don't have no say. In the United Kingdom, if you enter illegally in the United Kingdom, it's a criminal offence. How come they don't applicate the law? It's obviously the current establishment, which are lefties, Labour Party. This is their typical, agenda which they pursue, illegal immigrants and stuff like that. And there was one of the Reform Party, UK Reform, which is probably a shadow minister in this type of topic, and they said, and this so-called illegal alien asked him, "Would you deport me?" He said, "Yes, I would." It's logically they would do. Any government of common sense. It's got nothing to do with racism. You have no title to stay here, and there you are. You have to go. And there's a continuation of these dinghy divers regarding France and the current government in UK. I think there is no real intentions to curb this problem or try to stop it or slow it down. It's all a question of bringing more of these people in. There could be new voters for the Labour Party, a cheap source of labour, which is in competitive with the locals there, like those riders which deliver stuff to your food. That is cheap labour, and they are illegal migrants who entered in the country breaking the law, which they shouldn't be working by law. If you are, how do you say, put forward an application for asylum seeker or whatever that shit is, by law you can't work, but you can illegally work, in which cases which they're one of those hotels at Heathrow where these asylum seekers are kept, and use them as parking attendants, believe it or not. It's just absolutely taking the piss out of common sense and decent people. At this point, even I'm here in Italy, the BBC has gone down the bog, and while they're there to pull down the chain, cancel your television licensing. If the BBC goes broke, it's their problem, because people don't spend around about 174 quid now. That's the current price which you have to pay every year to see that shit. All that wokey propaganda shit. All the programmes, news, and so on, even in entertainment shows, they're all woke in nature. People don't want that shit. You have to give the pundits what they want. As simple as that. And inviting these illegals on the show to have their say. They're not citizens of this country. Do they pay taxes? Don't they just live off the rich taxpayers' backs? They're parasites. That you had it enter that country illegally. You've got no right. Is the government, the state, says, decide what's going to be your future. If I was at number 10 Downing Street, swift reforms, special powers, because it is a national emergency, these illegals flooding into England and all the problems they're causing and all the financial burden it is to keep them here. One, regarding these welfare benefits, you're no more entitled. If you've been catch, you're entered here in the United Kingdom illegally, immediately deported. First, a little bit of hard prison, then you get the boot. And regarding the European Court of Human Rights in this section, absolutely abolish it. You can present a bill in Parliament. Say, this is how we do not recognise for certain things regarding illegal immigration, the European Court of Human Rights. It's a European matter. The jurisdiction is Europe. And the United Kingdom's are no more part of the EEC, therefore, technically speaking, they're not a part of it. So, using this, because as soon as he comes out of prison, they'll kill him in his own country if they find out what he's done. Well, you should have thought twice, because probably in their country, they're a bit more severe in punishing people for certain crimes. There you are.